Hello. Today you're getting me El Natural. I'm sorry for the hairdo, but it's just how I come today. We've got Easter coming up, family needing or wanting to get together. I've got a sister in our church that happens to have a husband on chemo, and I'm trying to get them some food, and we have our youngest daughter-in-law is expecting and quite sick, and so this is my very favorite casserole because it's so versatile, and we call it Relief Society potatoes. It's just hash browns. This is 5 pounds of hash browns, okay? And I'm doubling the recipe, so 2.5 pounds of hash browns make one recipe. And it's 2 cups of cream of chicken soup, and I gave you a YouTube on cream of something soup, and so I've made that. I went over, if my sweetheart can see, I cooked it to thicken it, and then I threw my 2 sticks of butter in to hurry and melt. And so now it's cooled off enough that it's still warm, but it's melted the butter, and it's going to take 2 pounds, 2 16-ounce containers. Remember, I'm doubling everything, okay? So there's one. Here is another. I'll only take part because it's 2 16-ounces of sour cream. That's your sauce. So it's basically, I took freeze-dried hash browns. You may want to take frozen. I do most often, or you can. Hi, we were interrupted. I'm not certain where it stopped, so I will tell you. I put the sour cream in, so it is 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, 2 16-ounce containers of sour cream, and 2 cubes of butter. That is our sauce. I'm going to try to get this warm liquid to incorporate the sour cream, and then we'll put it over. But the reason it's my very favorite is you can do anything with it. I told you there's a few people needing some help. And so 5 pounds, this is a doubled recipe, this amount, and in 5 pounds you put about, and cheese you can put as little or none if you want. Our family really likes it. So I'm going to take 4 handfuls. That's probably 4 cups, because I make it nice and big handful. 4 cups of cheese. Now with that, I'm going to add this, and that's your basic potatoes. When we take it to the church, quite often it's for a funeral, and so it got dubbed funeral potatoes. But this recipe's out there, but it's the way that I use it that makes it my favorite. Today at Safeway, they had pork chops, nice ones, for 97 cents a pound. 97 cents a pound is an excellent, excellent price for pork chops, and they were nice ones. So as I stir this pan, I'll get my sweetheart to show you. I browned up and seasoned the pork chops. You can put any meat, no meat, and that's why this becomes my favorite recipe, is because it is so versatile. Oftentimes, I just take, this is from, it's right out of the freezer, but it's cubed or diced ham from Walmart. It's easy to get, and you mix that with your casserole and you are ready to go. But I'm going to show you. Here's a 8x8. Make sure I have this stirred really well. Look at this. Here's an 8x8. I'm going to put some nice pork chops, very meaty, right on it. This one has a bone in it. That's why it's larger. There we go. And guess what I'm going to top it with? I happen to have from Thanksgiving, I had some extra stuffing. Now, quite often I will just take and put the pork chops straight in and no potatoes. I have washed my hands, and I know this may turn some of you off, but the Lord gave us these tools and they're clean. I'm going to make potato stuffing pork chop casserole that will feed the sister that is tending to her husband who is taking cancer treatments. You slide that in the oven, warm it up for about 45 minutes, maybe even an hour, and it's going to be just perfect, and your pork chops will not be dried out. I'm going to make 2 9x13 casserole dishes out of this right here, and that will do it. And if there's extra, I may stir some ham into it and put it in the freezer as a freezer meal. If you have roast, if you have chicken, if you have anything mixed with this casserole, it makes a one-pot complete meal of protein and your carb, and it's delicious. Every one of our grandchildren love it. Like I said, I will take and put stovetop stuffing, put these in another dish, and be able to do it without the potatoes. And I will probably only get 2 9x13s and this one out of this double recipe. But I hope you'll try it. If you like the recipes, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. But I'm all about trying to feed the crowds and make it nutritious and tasty, and where we can possibly serve other people. Thanks so much for watching.